views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Also known as the Hungry Dominican, and I'm your host for Foodie Down Bronx, where we'll catch up with artists, entrepreneurs, and foodies who make a part of the incredible, ever-growing Bronx food scene. So if you like to eat, get your appetites ready and stay tuned. From BronxNet to the world, this is Foodie Down Bronx. Welcome to Foodie Down Bronx. Stay connected to us on Instagram at BronxNetTV, at Foodie Down Bronx, and follow me at The Hungry Dominican. On today's show, we'll talk about personal motivations, goals, social media, and of course, food, with Josh Montalvo of La Masa and one of Instagram's most popular influencers, Rosanna Anil, who goes by at NYC Food Muse. So guys, I'd like to start off by thanking everyone who checked out the first episode of Foodie Down Bronx, whether it was on TV, BronxNet.tv, my Instagram feed, or even on YouTube. The amount of positive messages I've been receiving have been extremely humbling, and I sincerely appreciate all of you who took the time out of your long 4th of July weekend to give it a look. Your support means the world to me and my amazing producer, Sanji Lopez, who has been a blessing to work alongside with, as well as the great crew right here in studio. All right, everyone, let's get ready for some Chew News, where we bring you this week's most important food news. This week, the Karate Kid himself and heir to the throne of the Fresh Prince, Jaden Smith, opened up I Love You Restaurant, a pop-up food truck aiming to supply vegan-based food to the homeless of downtown LA. You can find the account on Instagram at I Love You Restaurant. Jaden goes on to say that I Love You Restaurant is a movement that is all about giving people what they deserve, healthy, vegan food for free. This is, needless to say, quite a wonderful thing, and I not only suggest you follow the account, but make sure you take out some time this summer to volunteer at a soup kitchen or a food pantry. Occasionally, I volunteer at the Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen in Manhattan, and there are really no proper words to say the sense of joy that you get from helping someone in need. Jaden, I apologize for only thinking of you as that kid who dressed up as Batman that one time, and I also apologize for confusing you for your sister Willow, who has a tendency to whip her hair back and forth. You, sir, are a good man. Moving on to Bronx news, a report states that BronxWorks, a nonprofit that has 5 pantries in the borough, is struggling to keep up with demand from the communities it serves due to its lack of funding. The organization is facing hardships purchasing enough food, according to Executive Assistant Director John Weed. BronxWorks' Morris Heights location had to cut back on the food bags it gives out hungry residents. Weed said the organization is in need of government funding and private donations, which also allows BronxWorks to staff their operations. Right now, they mainly rely on volunteers. To learn more about BronxWorks, to volunteer or donate, visit BronxWorks.org. A 114-year-old Dominican chocolate shop opens its doors in Brooklyn. The business has been in the Dominican Republic since 1905 under the name Rizik Cacao, and as it happens with most gentrification, it too has changed its name and now simply goes by Cacao. The shop sells bars made from cacao grown on the family-owned farms of Hector Jose Rizik and Nadia Rizik, and sells chocolate beverages and baked goods made on site. The shop is located at 97th North 10th Street between Wythe Avenue and Berry Street. And I have to say, if anyone heads over, please bring me a slice of bizcocho. I haven't had cake in a ridiculously long time, and honestly, that picture we put up looks really amazing. I have to say that. On Sunday, July 21st, the 9th annual Grace Jerk Festival takes place at Roy Wilkins Park in Queens. Billing itself as New York's biggest Caribbean food and music festival, it brings along some amazing food vendors such as Kingston Grill, T&G Flavors, and Yogi's Restaurant. Tickets are available to purchase at jerkfestivalny.com or purchase them right here in the Bronx at Moody's Records and People's Choice Furniture, located in White Plains Road. And that, my friends, is this week's Chew News, providing you with a little food for thought. All right, folks, grab a snack. Foodie Down Bronx. We'll be right back.